You finished the paperwork, divided the assets, and received your final divorce decree abroad. You consider yourself legally single, but according to the Brazilian government, you are still married. This creates a legal paradox. Your life has moved forward in one country, while your civil status remains locked in another. If you leave this discrepancy unresolved, you cannot legally remarry a Brazilian citizen. Any property you acquire could still be tied to your ex-spouse, and registering children from a new relationship becomes a bureaucratic nightmare. To fix this, we need to map out the exact path through the Brazilian legal system. We are going to identify the correct authorities you need to contact, the specific documents required, and the administrative traps that cause instant rejections. Ignoring the paperwork will only freeze your legal and financial existence in Brazil. Proactive recognition is the only way to align your international status with Brazilian law. The first step is determining how Brazilian law classifies your specific situation. To do that, we look directly at your original foreign divorce decree. If your divorce was consensual, involved no division of property, alimony, or minor children, it falls into the pure and simple category. However, if it was contested, required dividing assets, determined custody, or involved a foreigner divorcing a Brazilian, your case is classified as complex. For a pure and simple divorce, the pathway is direct. You can register the separation straight at a Brazilian civil registry office, known as a cartório. But for a complex divorce, you must take the judicial route. Your foreign sentence requires official homologation by the Superior Court of Justice. Many people mistakenly assume they can handle this at a local Brazilian embassy or consulate. They cannot. Diplomatic offices are not authorized to process divorces or homologate foreign legal sentences. Filing your paperwork with the wrong authority will result in an immediate rejection and cost you both time and legal fees. Before any Brazilian authority accepts your paperwork, you must authenticate it. When dealing with international documents, the exact sequence of your actions dictates whether your file is accepted or destroyed. You need 3 foundational documents: your foreign divorce decree, marriage certificate, and identification. First, the issuing country's government must apply an official certification known as a Hague apostille. Then, send them to Brazil for translation by a certified sworn public translator. If you hire a translator abroad before getting the Hague apostille, you will invalidate the paperwork. The Brazilian court will reject the file, and you will have to start over. If your case is complex, you must navigate the Superior Court of Justice. This requires having legal representation based in Brazil. To authorize a Brazilian lawyer to act on your behalf, you will need to visit your local Brazilian consulate and issue a public power of attorney, or procuração pública. If you do not have the financial resources to hire private counsel, you can apply for free legal assistance. You do this by submitting an application directly to the Public Defender's Office of the Union at international@dpu.gov.br. Once your lawyer files the petition, the standard review process at the Superior Court typically takes 3 to 12 months. You can accelerate this timeline. If your ex-spouse signs an apostille declaration agreeing to the recognition, the court processes the homologation much faster. Receiving the homologation order from the court proves your divorce is valid under Brazilian law, but your civil status is not officially updated yet. There is one final administrative step, regardless of whether you took the direct cartório route or the STJ court route. You must take your approved paperwork back to the specific Brazilian cartório where your marriage was originally registered. The registry office will process the approval and issue you a brand new marriage certificate. This new document will feature a permanent annotation in the margins, officially recording the divorce. Until that annotation is printed by the cartório, the court's ruling is legally invisible. Banks, real estate registries, and future marriage officiants rely entirely on that updated certificate. Holding that updated certificate means your legal status finally matches your actual life. You are officially clear of the bureaucratic contradiction. With the record corrected, your rights are restored. You can legally remarry in Brazil, purchase property without your ex-spouse's signature, and register your children without legal friction. If your divorce is complex, your next step is to locate your original decree and contact a Brazilian lawyer or the Public Defender's Office today. If your divorce is pure and simple, look up your local government office and schedule an appointment to get your Hague apostille this week. An international border does not sever a legal marriage. Only by executing these exact steps can you